Thank you for tuning in with Enchantress. That is me. The Baba. That is me. On this revolutionary rise of an emprise at this time. What does that all mean? Well, if you are tuning in with me, thank you. For you are magically in tune and energetically delicious too. And so I welcome you to this channel. Hopefully you stay and take what resonates, and if not, just allow for the poetry to feed and seed your breed into this wonderful, majestic alchemy that is all of this you see. For the power of love and healing alchemical waves sent your way. This is a healing channel in every kind of way, no matter the level of entertaining. It could be poetry one day, tarot card readings one day, a rant another, a babble another. Whatever it be, the alchemy you see is the magic you will receive in this whole scope of things. So tonight, even though all these messages are timeless, the check-in is kind of for if you are here and something in here shall be for you, because that is what synchronicity is. That's it. It is. We are where we are when we are wherever we are supposed to be, where we are when we are supposed to be when we are. For that is the alignment of the wave. We have created to the now must stay moment. And so if there is any part of your now moment that is like, rewrite, who is the writer of the script? Stop. You see? Pen in hand. Oh, that would be me, man. Okay, because this scene needs a rewrite. And I'm like, okay, but let's not take any bites. Let's appreciate. And let's align. Let us get to know our ingredients this time. And so we seed to life our microbites that come, I can't say the word, but I hear it in my head. Yeah. Conglomerate. Yeah. That word. Okay? Conglomerate. Sure. Right. Yeah. Okay. So, I have cards all around me. I have crystals all around me. I have elementals all around me. I have energy all around me, as you do too, in whatever shape or form that you align with in this rhyme, you know? And so we meet here at this time. So this is kind of like a energetic tap-in, check-in, elevate, spin on the divine masculine and divine feminine energies existing collectively, might be going through different things from different parts of this earth, this perceived 3D existence that we are, or we perceive to be operating from and on and conscious to, awaken to, but understanding the multi-dimensional layers that are, whether we understand it by far, we are abstract, visionaries, dreamers, believers, receivers, givers, learning, relearning, and developing. This is a, what's that? Startup? This is a startup. So we each are wherever we are, discovering and recovering at the same time. So, for the last like 2 or 3 days, although I think I recorded, and you know, I'm blogging again. I guess I had to take a month of a rest due to a lot of just changes too that are going on for each and every one of us. And so, you know, sometimes some things have to take a back seat burner because, where's my lighter go? Because we have to interscope our records and, you know, do sometimes added on other things that take up some of our time that typically we would spend somewhere else, you know? So, please note, if nothing resonates with you, but you still watched anyways, and you're like, then something resonates with you. So, it's good for you to have that whatever subliminal seed that has marinated in your being. Either way, healing waves, healing love, healing energies exist through this entire taping. And so whether you accept it or not, it is there. With care, sent to you. So either way, healing channel in every kind of way, no matter what it is that I say, babble, or communicate. And hidden gems are always existing within this plane of existence, especially on my channel. So thank you for joining. I hope that you receive all that you need for you on this journey, and that this further expands you on your discovery infinite lands that empower you in full alignment, mind, body, heart, and soul infusions, all agreeable and harmonious with one another, and that you walk on your rise, elevated all the time, knowing and feeling your reign, and in that your cosmic gain, supreme being operating from its most highest of quantum potentials, no matter the weather. And yes, we might be going through the abyss, and we are documenting this, so there will be star seeds operating from their stations, you see, celebrating and sharing their seeds that contribute to evolutionary things that even those most advanced cannot conceive. And so, in that, excited I be, although not exempt from going through many things. And so, with absolute love and support to myself and to you, these are the kind of things that I love to do. You know what I'm saying? So, even if I speak divine masculine and divine feminine energies, this is not gender specific. And even if I may tie it into a storyline or two and be like, ooh, to give the visual that is needed to further expand on your infinite lands, take it how it resonates. Let it apply where it applies. This is not gender specific. Divine masculine and divine feminine energies exist inside each and every one of us. Beautiful, androgynous, sentient beings. Yeah. So, prior to even hitting record, I did flip 2 cards from one of my decks. One of them being the one of them being the Lover's Oracle, and it reminded me of the divine feminine energy. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. And so, here we are. Now, namaste. Still assessing and purging and going through the emotions that are revolutionizing our entire quantum experience. Seeing face on the emotional realm for what it is without being distorted. But yet, the distortions come up to play because that is the part we are healing in the namaste moments. And so, from a detached, universal perspective that we are putting into alchemical alignment to be able to operate this vessel without holding any resentments towards any of our experience. Yes, indeed. Something hard, you see, a challenge before we, the divine feminine energy, to have to forgive and release the most emotional of things, the burdensome of things, the pain of things, and in whichever way that it is going to be for each and every one of us. But pain is pain. It doesn't matter what description or experience each of us have it in. One doesn't weigh more than the other. Pain is pain. And so each of us in our own place are facing these kind of things, right? Whether you're male or female, there's something being introduced on a grandeur scale of enlightenment that is revealing itself to you, and you feel it too. And this is part of the process for our progress that we transmute through our inner stand by facing these emotional lands that are here. And it may hurt too. It hurts. So here we are, supportive to one another. Because, hey, I feel you. It's not easy. Confronting yourself. Instead of projecting it out, like getting really in. Like, okay, it's not him or her. It's me. I see. Where does this resentment that I feel from my hurt come from? Why do I feel some type of way? Why that doesn't go away? What is I trying to say from a grand elevate? And the other card that came out from another deck. Which deck is this? Possibly the Power of Love? Yes. The Power of Love. Acceptance. So here we are. We may be feeling a little melancholy, although hopeful and reflective and from our highest selves operating and still going through the emotions. You can't exempt that from its experience. Because to try to deny yourself that feeling by trying to not participate in the grieving process, then you're not accepting this as part of the whole. And that's still kind of like running away and hiding out in another kind of yesterday that doesn't really exist. It's just in denial of this. So it's about acceptance. of this emotional realm, whether you're male or female. It's like, whoa, bam, 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 this is being introduced, this was the catalyst to this, and here I am feeling this, and now I gotta face this because I'm on some elevated kind of, you know, yeah, like, because it's all about that, and I'm on that prowl because I got this kind of evolutionary growl that I'm just like, I can handle this now, but whoa, pow! Ten of Swords, Three of Hearts, Swords. Oh, okay, Spirit. Here we are, dealing with this feeling that's revealing the depths of my soul. And this acceptance comes from my dive into wanting to understand why I feel this way. Emotions are natural, granted. That's the one thing I can never erase. Even if we numb it down, stomp it out, bury it, it still exists. And I'm like, shadow side, wanna be like a creep in the night. And so I imagine it in that kind of way to project out the resistance of the fear that doesn't want to acknowledge these emotions that be here, that are hard to feel sometimes. Right. So, the truth is silent. The truth doesn't come with words. It's something that I just know because we feel. It's something that I can feel without words. And it's called silent knowledge. So here we are. Male, female, whatever the case may be, whatever dominant energy existing in you deep that is coming to the surface and that is operating on this land. Hopefully it's in the harmony of the yin-yang, man, woman, female, feminine, masculine, divine. Getting to know one another at this time. Now I just seen that from a different lens of scope. Before I was seeing it as her looking at herself, but she's actually looking at him. Divine masculine, divine feminine energies merging from within. Naked is she, entering the waters deep. The masculine energy tapping into that emotion, coming up to these lands, intertwining. Lovers. Yeah. Then prior to hitting record, I pulled a rune and I got the Sohilo. Listen, if I'm not pronouncing it right, you are free to look it up yourself, get the proper pronunciation, and be happy to pronunciate it the way you want. But this is how I say it. Sohilo. Right? So, it's for my rune book. Right? Strength. Self-confidence. Health, happiness, travel, success, in your chosen career, fields, fame, and fortune. And that's kind of happening loud right now. People centering within the divine parts of themselves that are saying, hey, it's okay for me to exist. Why have I been trying to deny this? For fear of this. Okay, let me get hip with this because it's okay to exist. Why do I have to deny these feels or these vibes or my truth or my line? I'm a lion, right? Swahilo. This is the third fire rune. After Kanaz and Nodis. Listen, you are free to pronounce it how you like. Okay? Swahilo. It is Sowilo. Again, I'm not a part of runesecrets.com, but that is one of my favorite rune sites that I always find myself going to in regards to, you know, reading up on some runes. So you too, you know, can check it out. Okay. So it is the rune of the sun, or the sun wheel, destroying the winter ice. Destroying the winter ice. Emotions that have been frozen or buried or hidden or denied. The sun energy coming in and melting that frozen icicles away, allowing you to be vulnerable in every kind of way and know it's okay, even if it's not reciprocated, or even if you feel alone in the process. You're allowing the process for your own progress. This time in a healthy align, not settling this time, nor shall you deny your truth sublime that is here for you in every kind of way. And so we get hit with that reign supreme, because these are the days of our lives. Okay? Swahilo. This is the most auspicious of runes for any aspect of life. It is seen in the Old Norse rune poem as lights of the lands. For we light up the lands, for you light up the lands, for I light up the lands, for you light up the lands, for I light up the lands, for we light up the lands. Supportive are we on these lands, these perceived realms of existence. Multidimensionally we travel into the ethers, and energetically we spread. And it's happening every day. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for your contribution to this evolution. I appreciate you. While the Icelandic rune poem talks of the sun as the lifelong destroyer of ice and the hope and guide of seafarers, aren't we seamen? Yeah. And all who believe in themselves and seek adventure. Do you believe in yourself? Are you excited to be exploring and discovering and appreciating, no matter where you are and how things are, whenever you are, wherever you are? It is your choice to choose the spectrum of lens Giovanto Pietro, man. Okay? And that's how we take the stand. By knowing our lens. Do you feel me? Yeah. So, above all, it signifies the emergence of our own personal sun, our potential fulfillment and happiness, which is happening now, right? Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So, maybe this is a time of lovers' separation. We can go into that vibration of this love story or Renaissance affair that is happening everywhere for love. Lovers are crying out each other's names. Are they? Or just crying because they're getting in touch with their feeling wheels, you know. When Swahilo appears in a reading, the year ahead will be very successful and fortunate. So, congratulations, especially if you're tuning in. You're so wonderful, my friends, okay? Good for the fulfillment of any major ambition and projects, for travel, and for long-lasting prosperity. It also represents fame and fortune. Should you be pursuing any of the performing, creative, or literary arts, believe in yourself. Through chakra clearings, through our emotional steerings, that we are revealing our true sun. In awe of this I am. I didn't even feel emotional. I'm not exempt from having to transmute uncomfortable feelings or experiences till this date. But the revelations of my elevations that flow intrinsically in me as I continue to upkeep my evolutionary maintenance, which is required. We are required to upkeep our entire vessel, perceived vessel, and that's inner and outer, and it's deep. And so, despite any uncomfortable experiences or feelings or challenges that I might experience, despite in awe, I still remain of just how expansive this entire experience, how I have witnessed in my own experience, that I testify and can no longer deny, that uplifts me high. And so, here I am. And that's just the way it is. Yeah. So, right. The power of love. What other messages can we? I'm about to get into my 30-minute kind of thing. Ooh, ooh. Creativity. Your love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. So we are tapping into this creative energy field that is allowing us to express ourselves in various ways. We are each doing that in our own kinds of way, delivering our own levels of satisfaction too. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. And we are tapping in. Okay, transformation. Okay, you use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. So even in our awakening and our baking, in terms of, I just grabbed this one, soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So we are still merging, although we are already merged. Let that sit. Meditate on that too. Although we are merging, we are already merged. Although we are merging, we are already merged. Alright, so time to focus on our priorities, and that's what's happening now a lot for each of us, separated in our lands. And even if we're not together in this kind of like where we would want to be together, we are awe-inspiring the weather energetically from where we are. So let's be mindful of that too, and to let go of the resentment that one still might feel in regards to maybe not having what they may have wanted, that they still feel like can be real. And feeling some type of like loss or regrets or miss or depression, sadness, lack of satisfaction, bitterness, hurt, still feeling the hurt or maybe a betrayal, or not letting go of something that doesn't manifest or form itself into the way that you think it should, and just still like overly obsessing over it. The resentment from not having something your way, the way you would want it, and not feeling or being in awe of everything else. And so we're going through that now because we are confronting our true feels on massive levels. This goes deep. Accepting what maybe we don't want to, and releasing. Here. Divine directions, guys. We're giving birth. This is a time of new beginnings. Embrace the new life with open arms. Let's take a picture. Why are you being like this? Okay. There we go. Alright. Home. Declutter, reorganize. It's time to renovate or change something in your home environment or move home, okay? Yeah. Ways to realign and assess at this time and be connected with our divine. Ooh, for our shine. Communicate and speak your mind. Create art. Communicate with others more freely. Speak up. You have a right to be heard. And that is all I will say at this moment today. Thank you for tuning in with Enchantress. That is me, the Babbler. That is me on this evolutionary, revolutionary rise. I'm gonna rise at this time. Eventually, everything will be in the description box below. If you want to work one-on-one with me, you are free, but you must schedule an appointment with me because busy is me. Okay, so you can email me at enchantressthebabbler@gmail.com. Information would be provided for you on the description box below. So check that out, and if it's not there, please be patient. It eventually will be, or you can check out another video from me and then see, because it has to be somewhere on this channel. Okay, and then if you want to connect with me furthermore on my other social media platforms, you should do that too. On Instagram, I am at Enchantress, ENCHANTRESS, the one and only. Thank you. And yes, and then also my other baby, my blog, enchantingbabble.blogspot.com. That should be in the information description box below too. If you are interested in intuitive chats or enchanting chats with me, that is something else that is being featured that I do, since a lot of people like to talk to me too because they feel inspired or feel better, because these healing vibrations exist all around, and that is just how I'm alchemized now in every single kind of way. So intuitive guidance is something that I have been giving for over 20 something years, and 30 years, over 30 years truthfully too. that readings, energy work, body work, candle work, sorry, I'm fixing that, yeah, I don't know, so, candy. So, yeah, yeah, so subscribe to my channel, like, comment, share, let me know how these messages resonate with you, or why you like my channel, what you like about my channel, what would you like to see more of in my channel, and how did you find me? That would be nice to know too. Communication is, absolutely free. You can also, yeah, email me if you want to speak with me directly and work with me in some kind of way. Collaborations too, artistic collaborations is something I love to do, because artisan healer is I. Healing too at this very time. We are always in that kind of divine assessment for our evolutionary quantum growth. Yeah, these are the kind of seeds that I sow, or we sow, since you are checking me out too. Thank you. Okay.